I built this gypsy wagon late last year and didn't get a chance to get it on the road until now. And what a better place to take it for its initial trip but to Alaska. Hey, why not? To get it roadworthy, I still had a few more things to finish up on. Namely, I needed to move the trailer lights back so they'd be visible to people behind me. I got some good help from my husband Dave, finishing them up. The next thing I really needed to figure out was some kind of shades or curtains, for privacy and just for sleeping. It was going to be 24 hours of daylight in Alaska. I lucked out and found these really cool paper shades, lightweight, very cheap. Just had to cut them and install them with double-sided Gorilla Glue tape. Worked out great, and a cheap, easy solution. I used pillows for the bubble windows. For more protection up front, I installed these black aluminum plates and made sure my spare tire was good to go. The other thing I needed to figure out was protection for that front window. I just used a piece of 5/8 plywood, rounded it out to fit the window, stained it, and figured out a way to attach it so it would protect that window. I have a good latch system. I just need a couple of carabiners. And so now I just need to figure out this. I think I've got it. Just cutting out my pieces. It's staining, and I'll have this thing whooped. So the old Vardo is holding up. Found this beautiful place to stop, take a break, zoom a little. Taking this trip with my son and my husband. My son, who was born there, is moving back permanently.
Yes.
There's Mickey.
It's a selfie.
So, we just came through some pretty gnarly road construction. Vardo is holding up okay. Really dirty.
Step a little closer.
I want to take the whole thing.
Yes, you.
And you know what? It is warm and cozy in there. On a trip like this, you stop wherever you can, and you rest, and you take breaks at beautiful places too. But it is a slog. We are at a highway rest stop in Manitoba.
Bump skittle side.
Yeah, I hate storms so much. I'm glad we're not on the road.
Yeah.
My dog Moose was with us too. As usual, we saw lots of wildlife, including the ever-present bison in British Columbia.
Oh, there's the babies down there. Let's take one with us.
Let's do it. A moose and a bison baby.
I don't think it'd be too hard to care for a bison baby, but I think it'd be awful hard to go grab one and get it in the truck before you get your guts spilled on the highway.
That's so true.
By the 10 or 15 big ones.
The big ones are the ones that are challenging. The views go on forever. And sometimes you just gotta stop and soak up all that beauty. A little friend and some donuts don't hurt either. And when we finally reached Alaska, it was a bittersweet moment. Welcome to your home state. Yay! So it's been a long trip, and we're finally in Alaska. We're gonna set this boy loose to his property, and we'll check in with him later.
See you tomorrow, son.
So,
Thanks for all the guiding. See you guys tomorrow morning.
love you.
Drive careful. Love you, son.
We literally just left and we're already getting stopped by road construction. This poor kid can't ditch us fast enough. Lucy is having an absolute ball. After being in the car for 6 days, we're in this lovely, quiet campsite, and it's so nice to be off the road. I'm kind of cleaning this thing out. We haven't made it to our property yet. We decided to just hang out and camp tonight. Mickey went on his own way. So I came in and this was all over the place. There was just chaos in here. This shelf came completely off the wall. My speaker cabinet broke. It's just completely broke. Speakers on the ground. Dust, layers of dust everywhere. This thing got so shuffled around. Of course, I had the picture down traveling. We went through just like 16 hours of torrential rain. My rug got all wet. I'm hoping the floor is okay. I had problems with water coming through the door, through the split door. It was an ordeal taking this down the Alaska Highway. There's just layers and layers of dust, and oh man, this whole thing is dusty. Little cracks. For the most part, it did okay. Like this one is like dulled out. Like, I don't know if some of the paint got kind of wore off. This broke off. I had to put that back on. You can't tell now, but it totally like took the paint off the wheel well. That's all bare metal now. This thing took a beating, but here we are. It's still standing. It's still comfy, and it didn't fall apart, so that's a win. You having fun, buddy? You getting the squirrels? You getting them? Beautiful, beautiful day. Oh, it was great to get a good night's sleep and just take a leisurely drive to our property today instead of banging out these just hundreds and hundreds of miles. We slept so good. Slept so good. This is a pretty great spot. It's a great morning. Here you go, babe.
Thank you, honey. Last night when we crossed back into Alaska, after 10 miles of road construction, our son just took off. He's got some friends he's staying with before he starts building on his land. And we've all traveled together the whole trip up here. But now he's in Alaska. He doesn't have to worry about breaking down in a foreign country. Our daughter Belle graduated 2 years ago. Mickey just graduated about 2 weeks ago. And that's it for us. Both of our kids are out of school. And fittingly, we spent our first night with the kids all grown and moved on in a campground.
Dave and I will be married 25 years this year. And our first date, it was camping. We've just arrived at Mickey's land. He's already seen it, but we hadn't seen it yet. Just so excited for him. This place has so much potential. It's just amazing. There's mountains and bison that way. Mountain and bison this way. It's unbelievable. Wow. What a score. Then you come out to a bison farm, fence, and a beautiful view of the mountains. What's your first impressions?
First impressions? Well, I had my first impressions this morning, but
yeah,
the more I look at it, the more I'm getting excited to clear it out, mostly. I'm very, very much looking forward to getting something in here.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Just awesome. So we just got back from checking out Mickey's piece of property. We're just honestly a little jealous.
It's fantastic.
It is amazing. Bordering a bison farm with a mountain view, that alone is great, but the land turned out to be so much nicer than we had hoped. We knew the area, but that turned out to be wonderful. So
a lot of really thick black spruce on that road, so your thought is maybe it's going to be, you know, it was sight unseen, so maybe it's going to be pretty nasty. But a lot of popple on that property. It's nice and it's not overgrown. The floor is a bit overgrown, but
it's just amazing.
And there's
so
a fence between the view of the mountains and the mountains, but that's it. That's the beautiful view of the mountains and buffalo on the other side.
Bison farm. So yeah, we're super excited for him, and we just need to leave him alone. We're like, do this, try this, do that, think about that. And we just need to walk away. We just need to, you know, this is stuff we've done our whole lives, and we just want to share so much. We really just need to leave him alone.
Yeah, like working with raw land and dialing it in and building a little cabin that is our lane. And so the fact that he's in that situation and we can't tell him anything, and he's like, I know, let me figure it out. Oh, it's kind of driving us nuts.
Yeah, so we're going to get ice cream. It's a really hot day, and that's we're just super excited for Mickey. It's always interesting returning back to our cabin in Alaska. Wow. That's good for the paint job. You wonder how things made it through the winter, if there's any trees down, if there's any damage somehow, vandalism, if anybody stole something. You just never know. It's always a little bit of a tense moment. Your bike's down.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Let's see what we got.
Chimney's down too. Chimney folded right over.
It's always a little stressful getting back after being gone to see if there's trees.
Right there?
Oh, I put it there just so I could have some dry wood.
Oh, okay.
But Dave's bike is down. Wow, the chimney is just completely folded in half. Just got ripped right off. These trees came down in a storm right before we left. Dead battery?
Well, actually, I probably undid the battery terminal.
Oh, you did, I remember.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, the blueberry looks all right. Red truck looks good. Woody, remember this place, buddy? Now we'll see if this one starts. Don't hear nothing on that one.
It's leaning towards the building.
Could have been a lot of snow or something.
Could have been.
Look okay?
I think so. It's got oil. That's good.
All right, let's go check out the cabin. Totally got ripped off. freaking squirrels have been in here making a mess of things. Oh my goodness, what the heck? This place is so dirty. What in the world happened in here? Looks good otherwise. It is like super, super dirty, and these freaking, oh, the squirrels are just nasty. It just seems like, why is it so dirty in here? I don't really get that. I left it really, really clean, and it's kind of a mystery. Let's go take a look upstairs. This looks all right. We have to finish the upstairs yet, obviously. Doesn't look too bad. No real issues up here. This is just kind of baffling why it's so dirty and what that's from. Lots of turds in here. Oh, dude. What a mess. Shouldn't have left anything. What was I thinking? Well, about the normal squirrels and weather damage. It's about to be expected. So this is the campsite. I've been clearing it out and getting it all nice and opened up. I just did some laundry, so I'm drying my clothes. But the Vardo, she came through like a champ. She's really dirty. I've got some caulking to kind of tidy up. That's really important. As this wood has shrunk and dried, I need to tidy this up. So, you know, that's just one of the common things with any kind of an RV or anything. You got to keep up with the caulk. You got to keep it really nice and solid. But she's so dirty right now. She just got pummeled. But we got this really nice little campsite here, and we've been enjoying the heck out of it. There's the truck, and right back there is the survival bunker. I'll show you that in a minute. But it's really great to have a screen tent because, wow, mosquitoes are bad. He wants in there right now. He's got his bone in here. Go in there. He found a moose leg bone. So he's been working on that, and that's good stuff. We sit in here out of the bugs and really enjoy just not giving blood to the skeeters. You gonna sit in there a minute? All right, buddy. I'm going back out. I've got my flower boxes out now, so that's kind of nice to have. But I mean, this thing is just encrusted with dirt. It was so nice to have somewhere to sleep. Oh, I came up with this. Let me show you. But yeah, it traveled wonderfully, and we got some really good sleep. There's Moose's, I call it he's my little cupcake. When I'm in here alone, he sleeps in his bed, in his little round bed, his little cupcake. But it was just so nice. So what I ended up doing is I just cut this piece of screen, and it's got pieces of Velcro around the edge, and I just pinch it up there nice really at night so you can get some cross ventilation. And then that's in place. You can just open that up and you've got screen. So that's worked out really good. I mean, you can't just really use the door really great with it, but it's really more for when you're just in here stationary, and you can get that cross breeze between this window and that one. So just, the Vardo was wonderful. It was absolutely a joy to have with us. So I ended up I took this table down just for ease of use while we were traveling and just have more room. And that worked out really good. So I haven't really used the table a lot, but yeah, there's the Vardo. Cold enough, I've had to use my little buddy heater in the mornings to take the chill off. And of course, mosquitoes are bad. I've got my thermocell, but yeah, she did good. We didn't lose any of the artwork and everything, just no flat tires, no issues at all with the trailer. Just worked out really good. That worked out really great, having that down to protect the window. This just folded down, clipped it up, and that worked out really good to protect the window while we traveled. This thing is just covered with bugs. This property is just dense spruce on this side, and I just come in here, got a little trail, and I've got a nice little spot here for the Vardo. So yeah, making it look like a little park here, except for the the laundry hanging. And Moose has been having a ball chasing the squirrels. There's just no end to squirrels, right? Squirrels. Yep, he's got one now. So let me take you to the survival bunker that got to air out all winter long. I still have these piles of lumber to deal with. They're just rotted, just nasty. You guys remember this place? I sure do. Got this pile to deal with. It's very dry right now, so there's no burning of anything. There she is. She has aired out for about 6 months or so, 7 months. I still smell a little bit of the fuel oil smell from what was spilled in here, but it is so much better than it was. Like, it's really dried out, and you know, it's not holding water or anything. So I'll take you on through the backyard. Oh, did you find a squirrel, buddy? Is there one up there? Yeah. Is there a squirrel up there? Those were the treasures, a couple of tarps. That wood stove is going to be okay. Maybe my son can use that. Lantern, tidy whities. Bags of bags. There's that typewriter. And peanuts. Hey, guys, peanuts. So, that is just as I left it. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Oh, there's some bags there that somehow got left out. Here's the view from above. You know, so it's just... That was filled, I don't know, with concrete. This side, the top is empty. But you know, it would need new top plates. You'd have to reimagine this whole place. I think it's about 14 by 14 in size. It would be a lot of work to do anything with this. I'm just not sure I have it in me. So the dilemma I have with this place is, do I want to put the time and effort to do anything with it when this really isn't the place I want to be on the property? And to reimagine what this might turn into, you know, it's gonna take a lot. Are you getting it, buddy? Just driving him nuts. It's just going from tree to tree. Just not tall enough, buddy, huh? It's just taunting you. Is this where I want to be on the property? Not really. This is like the least nice part of the land. Do I want to be in a concrete building, even if it was to be redone? I don't know. You're stuck with the windows where they are and the size they are. You'd have to cut these out. You'd have to cut these out somehow. Because I mean, you don't want this. There's just so much to think about, and really, you know, there's a lot more to it than just fixing it up. It's a lot of time and effort for a place I don't really want to be. I don't really like the feel of it, so I don't know. Maybe a storage shed sometime. I don't know if I got the energy for it right now. There's nicer places on this land. So there it is. What to do with it? Maybe do nothing. It is cleaned up, and that's what needed to happen for sure. But I still need to clean up this stuff. Need to get this gas. I'm gonna take the propane up to our other cabin. That'll be fine. Other than that, you know, got the Vardo here. It's a cozy spot to be. We're having a good time. Biggest thing is that we got here safely. Mickey got here safely. He's on his land. He's building his cabin, making plans. So it's just really exciting to see that. But I hope you enjoyed the video and the update. We'll see you in the next one. Squirrel in the woods. She gone. Oh, don't forget to get outside and get happy.